Hi there, my name is Linda Eames, and today we're going to be talking about citizenship. We're going to define citizenship, and we're going to learn examples of good citizenship and why it is so important to our communities. Citizenship 101. President John F. Kennedy once said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." And that's kind of citizenship in a nutshell. Citizenship is supporting one's community and country. And next, we're going to look at what community is. So community is a group of people that are living in the same place and have a particular characteristic in common. For example, you and your classmates in your fifth grade science class are an example of a community. Your family is an example of a community. Your school division is an example of a community. The place that you live is an example of community. And your country, the country that you call home, is also an example of a community. Let's play a little game. The choice is yours. In this first activity, you're going to be given a statement. You're going to make the shape of the letter corresponding to the correct answer with your body. For example, if you think the answer to the multiple choice question is the letter A, make the letter A with your body. Be creative. Great, stand up and let's give it a try. All right, let's get ready. All of the following are examples of community except A, your baseball team, B, your family, C, your pet cat, D, the local rescue squad. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to vote with your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Well, if you said that the answer was C, your pet cat, you are correct. Fun fact, cats are actually called a clouder, and a group of kittens is called a Kindle. Did you know that? Next statement, community is A, your English class, B, your school, C, your friends, D, the place that you live. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Well, this is kind of maybe a trick question because you could have chose any letter and it would be correct because they're all examples of community. All are examples of good citizenship except A, picking up litter, B, doing your homework, C, cooking a meal for a friend that is sick, or D, not voting. 5 seconds to vote with your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If D, you pick the correct answer, it is not an example of good citizenship. We should vote. It's very important to our democracy. A good citizen. A, helps their family. B, meets needs in the community. C, does their best. D, all of the above. All right, let's vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you said D, you are correct. All of these are examples of good citizenship. Did you know that citizenship can be divided into themes: compassion, respect, responsibility, and courage? Compassion is an awareness of other people's pain and a willingness to help. Respect is treating others the way that you want to be treated. Responsibility is a moral or a legal duty. Courage is mental or moral strength to not give up and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. Okay, now it's time for our next get up and move activity. Give me 10. So in the next activity, we'll be giving you a statement and you will decide which category the example of citizenship fits best. So stand up and make your choice by doing the activity next to the category for 10 seconds. Let's give it a try. Okay, serving on the local rescue squad. If you think that that is an example of compassion, you're going to do jumping jacks for the next 10 seconds. If you think that it is an example of respect, then you're going to do kickbacks for the next 10 seconds. If you think it's an example of responsibility, you're going to march in place for the next 10 seconds. If you think that it is an example of courage, you're going to do push-ups for the next 10 seconds. And I'd like to tell you two things. Important to recognize that sometimes the different scenarios can fit into more than one category, and that's okay. And also, I would tell you that it is quite fine to modify the physical activities if they are uncomfortable for you. For example, you can do the push-ups by using a wall, and you can do the jumping jacks by just not putting so much bounce into those jumping jacks, okay? So I'm going to give you 10 seconds, so I hope you've made your choice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now, the next example that we have, studying for a test. Is that an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? I hope you've made your choice. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Organizing a food drive. Is that an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Washing the dishes for your family. Is that an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? I hope you've made your choice. Let's give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And feel free to get some water if you need it. Helping another student with their homework. Is that an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? Make your choice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, great job, guys. Not cheating on a test. Is that an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? Did you make your choice? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our next example, not gossiping about a classmate. Is that an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our next example, picking up trash. Is that an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? Did you make your choice? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. This is our last one. Serving as a class president. Do you think that that is an example of compassion, respect, responsibility, or courage? Time to give me 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Thanks for participating in this activity. I hope you enjoyed the Give Me 10 activity. Did you have a hard time choosing a category for some of the examples? That's okay. Some could fit in more than one category. Did you come up with examples of your own? There are many examples of good citizenship. Let's look at each category together. Compassion. If you chose serving on the local rescue squad, organizing a food drive, and helping other students with their homework as examples of compassion, you are correct. If you chose not gossiping and picking up trash as examples of respect, great job. If you chose studying for a test, washing dishes for your family, and serving as the class president as an example of responsibility, excellent. Courage. We had 3 examples that I think would fit very well under courage. Serving on the local rescue squad. It is an act of compassion, but it also takes a little grit to serve on the rescue squad because you can find yourself in risky situations. Not cheating on a test can take a lot of courage, particularly if you know that maybe you did not study as much as you should have. Well, it takes a lot of courage to take a test and just do the best that you can with the information that you have. That takes courage. Serving as class president is a great example of courage because you will have to do lots of things that maybe will require you to be courageous, like giving speeches or even making decisions that might be unpopular with your friends. That can take a lot of courage. It is important to be a good cyber citizen as well. And we spend an awful lot of our time online nowadays. And it's just as important to be a good citizen when we're online as it is when we're face to face. A good cyber citizen is always kind, does not spread rumors about other people, does not visit inappropriate sites, fact checks information before posting as facts, and uses the internet wisely. Are you a good cyber citizen? We defined what good citizenship looks like, and we gave you some examples, some great examples of what good citizens do. The good citizens in their family wash dishes and take care of their chores without being asked to do it. A good citizen in a school setting helps their classmates and is respectful to their teachers and to other classmates around them. In your community, A good citizen looks like working at a local food bank or serving with the rescue squad when you get a bit older. There are also opportunities for citizens to serve in leadership roles within their community. In your school, you could run for class president. In your county, you could run for a board of supervisors member. At the state level, you could run for governor or even president one day. Serving in leadership roles allows citizens to help create the policies and the laws that help people address the issues that we face. But we can be a good citizen in ways that are really great and ways that are really small. All of those things help us to move our community forward in a way that is positive. I encourage you to think about ways that you can be a good citizen. Are there areas that you already excel in at being a good citizen? Are there areas that you know that you need to grow in? That's okay. It's important to remember that good for everybody to do their part, and being a good citizen helps everybody. Thank you for joining me today.
There are lots of ideas how you can change the world. Some people think you should just complain about it. That won't change the world, you'll just make it mad. Some people think you have lots of money, making it rain everywhere you go. Holla for $1. Some people think you have to be really loud and yell a lot. It's like with a bullhorn shouting, "Hey you, yeah you, do it my way right now, you heard?" Other people choose to just make fun of everything. That's dumb, everyone's dumb. It's easier to make fun of stuff, but it's cooler to make stuff. Some people think changing the world can only be done by the smartest person in the world. Just put them in a room, let them figure it out. The solution of world hunger? Food. Wow, that was like so amazing. Some people see the bad in the world and they just decide to ignore it, but that won't help anything. Some people think you have to be really famous and super cool. In fact, lots of people think you have to be really powerful to make a difference, like being mayor or senator or president. But the truth is, a title doesn't make you more important. The world is changed by you. It's one person filled with love, and they just have to live it out, so they do something awesome. Then that person is filled with love, and they do something awesome. It just goes on and on and on and on. And the next thing you know, everything's awesome. Some people think it's impossible to change the world.
It's impossible to change the world.
Well, you can see why they could think that. Living in a world with kids who are hungry, people who are homeless, families weren't happy. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else, man. I do know this, though. Next time you feel overwhelmed or totally alone, remember this. Things don't have to be the way they are. The world is changed by ordinary people. Little people living out big love.